The current real estate market is going through a tough time. Prices are at an all-time high, interest rates are rising, and inventory is low. However, this doesn't mean that you should give up on real estate. It just means that you need to find a different way of buying properties. Here are 9 best real estate investments to buy for recession-proof returns. 1. Commercial real estate. 2. MultiFamily homes. 3. Short-term rentals. 4. Single-family homes. 5. Hotels and resorts. 6. Vacant land. 7. Farming investment. 8. Land and buildings. 9. Apartments and townhomes. The housing market crash of 2008 shook the entire real estate industry. When the economy takes a downturn and people stop spending money, many people panic and wonder how they'll ever be able to make any money. For you, that means getting back to that old saying, if you want to be rich, you have to invest your money. There is no better time to invest your money than when the world is going through a recession. Commercial real estate. The hardest hit in a recession are the businesses that sell things, such as retail stores, restaurants, and hotels. If you feel that the economy is going to go through a recession, the best thing you can do is to buy one of these struggling businesses. Commercial real estate is one of the best investments in a recession. You can buy and flip a property for a profit in a couple of years, when the economy is growing again. MultiFamily homes. MultiFamily homes are another great investment in a recession. A good rule of thumb is that if there are no new multifamily properties being built, then you can buy a property and rent it out for a profit. If you buy a property that is under-rented, you can make money by renting it out. There are so many families that can't afford to buy a home, so they are renting apartments, boosting the rental market. We spent hours to put this video together for you. Don't be shy to like us. It will help us a lot. Short-term rental. This is when a homeowner rents out a room or part of their home for a short period of time. You may want to consider this option if you have an extra room that you don't use very often and want to monetize it. Or, you may have an extra house that you no longer need and want to monetize that space. In order to make this work, you will need to put some effort into it. You will want to advertise your listing on sites like Airbnb, VRBO, or Craigslist. Hosting short-term rentals is a popular way to earn extra money from your property. The length of a short-term rental can be anything from a few days to several months. Short-term rentals offer flexibility for both the traveler and the property owner. Single-family homes. Another great investment in a recession is single-family homes. This is a very stable investment. The best times to buy a house are at the low points in the real estate market cycle. You can buy a house when the market is low and wait for the economy to rise again before selling it. This is the best way to get a stable and recession-proof return on a single-family investment. Hotels and resorts. Hotels and resorts are a great way to make money in a recession. You can purchase struggling resorts near a river or beach and turn it around. This is a high-risk, high-return investment that may be especially lucrative during times of recession. It has the potential to bring you great returns when people are more likely to sell their struggling properties because there's an economic downswing and they're in need of quick cash. Vacant land. This might sound odd, but vacant land is a great way to get a stable and recession-proof return. You can buy a piece of land for very little money and wait for the market to rise again. When the market rises, you can sell it. Farming investment. Another way to make a stable and recession-proof return is to invest in agricultural land. This is especially important during a period when the price of food is going up. The best thing to do is to buy a small piece of land that can be farmed and wait for the price of food to rise. When the price of food goes up, you can sell the land and make a profit. It's important to remember that real estate isn't just a passive piece of paper. It takes time for it to appreciate, and there are many factors that can affect that appreciation. You could also buy farmland and rent it out to earn a stable income. Land and buildings. You can buy land and build a house or a commercial building. This is an especially great way to make a stable and recession-proof return. First, you will need cash to purchase land. Second, you need to find a place that has room for a new building or for expansion of an existing one. Finally, you will need a large sum of money to build a new commercial or residential building. Apartments and townhomes. If you want to invest in apartments and townhomes, there are even more opportunities. The best time to invest in these properties is when there is a lot of demand for rental properties. When the demand for rental properties is high, you can buy these properties at low prices and rent them out. These investments, while risky and rewarding during times of recession, are not something to do without careful consideration. Before you invest in any opportunity, be sure to do your research. Conclusion: when the economy is going through a recession, there are many opportunities for buying real estate. The best way to get a stable and recession-proof return on your investment is to buy a cheap property. Wait for the market to rise again and rent it out when the price of rent goes up. Give us a like and comment below to let us know what you would like to learn more.